Hi everyone, it is me, Tuxedo Mask Darian here. And today I'm going to talk about, this one thing that I do think needs to be talked about. Well, it's nothing bad or anything, but it is something that needs talked about. So, are we well, I always say this, and the answer would be no, but are we seen as the black sheep of the Sailor Moon followership? Alright, so which say, now, I wouldn't say we were, but what I am going to talk about is that why we do what we do here on YouTube. Now, the saga and tale about how we got started on YouTube and why we do it goes way back to 2008 YL. At the time, there wasn't anyone else doing it the way we do it. Yes, there were folks that do what some called Costa play or clove play when one closes up as a self, which is an offshoot of show playing. But there was, not anyone doing it with the dolls. So we thought we had an opening that we could do something that no one else did before. That doesn't mean to say there weren't folks doing it. There was, but not folks doing it. There wasn't folks that were doing it as Sailor Moon. That's what I should say. Sorry why that came out like that. I don't know. I guess thinking to say the best way to say it, the greatest way to say it. So there wasn't anyone doing it as Sailor Moon, what I should say. So that was the opening, and it worked. And at first, we were getting over. Well, that's hard to say. And we've been doing this since 2008 YL, but many of the old YouTube fairways are no longer around anymore. Some of them, they were beaten of, of the hacking, fake telling, which happened about many times, which led to this one. And yes, there were others, and by the time, and now there were others. Yes, there was Sailor Moon Jacob, who did show up at least 2 times. First last year, first year before that, and then last year. And some folks would say that we would see him as, as fighting, but no. It might be true. And I know there are other folks out there now that fill in the gap. Do it now. And yes, there is someone else out there that does it, but she does all kinds of other live drawing shows too, so yeah. Because at the time there wasn't really anyone else doing it, and there still isn't really anyone else doing it. At least not the way that we do it. And do it every day like we do. To say, or Duane does. So, and yes, we did we made many friends and foes, which be earnest, we don't really have any foes, but we did run into those. But at the end of the day, we just want to say that that's why we were on YouTube for. That we say, we saw that there was a need for films that weren't being made, and doing it in Sailor Moon was just something that no one else ever thought of. Yeah, and yes, it's true that last year and the year before that, you did have Sailor Moon Jacob. He did kind of be someone else's take on it until he shut down. That's his own business. And after that, we really didn't have anyone else. I guess you could see Ava, Fighter, or whatever her handle is. But she does it, but she does all kinds of other kinds of live drawing show dolls too. So you can kind of say she is, in a way, the only other one doing it. So that's just our saga and tale about how we got on YouTube, or why we do what we do on YouTube, though. Because we felt that we could put it. We felt that we could do something that no one was doing with Sailor Moon at the time, and it really looks like there isn't really too many folks doing it the way we do it, though. If there were anyone else, showing up. So, yeah. So anyway, that's all the time we got here. I hope that answers the asking about why we do what we do here on YouTube and why we're on. And sorry for that burp. Anyways, you like this film? Follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Or watch the last film we made yesterday over here, with Sailor Moon talking about Sailor Cosmo or Chibi Chibi or whatever you want to call her. I'm Tuxedo Mask, or Evening Wear Hide. I'm Darren, and I'll see you later. Bye.